In today's video, you're gonna hear the brutal truth about AG1 Athletic Greens, Andrew Huberman and his $1 million deal. If you ever thought about trying AG1 or you already do so, then stick to me till the end of this video because this will gonna save you lots of money. But before we start, I would like to emphasize the sponsors of today's episode. First of all, okay, now let's get serious. So let's get straight to the point of this video. I'm gonna explain you exactly what you can expect from taking AG1 daily, my true opinion on Andrew Huberman, and lastly, my advice for finding the right supplements for you so you don't waste money in this billion-dollar industry. Just really quick, if you think right now, who is this guy? Why is criticizing a professor from Stanford University? Well, I'm Marvin, and I'm a health coach for high-performing individuals for more than 7 years. So I wasn't in Stanford, but I've worked with over 300 clients, including professional athletes and highly successful entrepreneurs and executives. And therefore I can confidently speak about supplementation, especially because I have no paid sponsorship. Of course, maybe because I don't have that much followers, but that's why I can give you my really neutral perspective on athletic greens. First of all, what's the promise of AG1? The concept is honestly great. Taking just one supplement in the morning, which includes everything that you need. Brilliant. Because also many people get confused by taking a lot of pills every day, like Brian Johnson does. He, for example, is taking over 100 pills every single day. This can feel a little bit strange and of course doesn't feel that healthy. But to make that clear, that doesn't mean that we don't need supplementation. To get the benefit out of specific nutrients and vitamins, just simply nutrition is most of the time not enough. To give you a simple proof for that, let's say you eat an organic tomato nowadays. In that case, you will have 63% less calcium, 29% less magnesium, 72% less vitamin C, 58% less lysophen, and 56% less polyphenols compared to 1985. So that means over the last decades, all kinds of fruits and vegetables lost a lot of important minerals and vitamins. Another example, a simple apple lost between 1985 and 1996, so in just 11 years, over 80% of its vitamin C. And the simple reason for this is the development of the agriculture. So that means our ground loses a lot of minerals because it gets planted too frequently, so that the ground has no time to recover. To give you another really good example, to get the recommended dosage of 400 milligrams of magnesium, you would need to eat 250 grams of hazelnuts or walnuts daily, which adds to about 1,700 calories just from nuts, or you need to eat 13 bananas. And that's in summary 1,800 calories just of fructose. So yes, you would have enough magnesium, but of course you would be fat. And that's why in general, I'm a really big supporter of taking supplements in order to optimize health and performance. But back to AG1, is it really a supplement that you can take in order to replace all of the other supplements? So let's have a closer look on the ingredients. Well, don't worry, in this video I won't get into exactly every vitamin and mineral, but I compared the ingredient list and will give you my summary. So first disadvantage, it's the minerals. So AG1 includes magnesium, calcium, zinc, iron, potassium, and sodium, which sounds really good.
So, for example, it delivers about 26 milligrams of magnesium, which is not even a fraction of what is recommended.
So the dosage is basically just way too low. And yes, I checked, it's in the form of magnesium bisglycinate, which is also one of the forms what I recommend to my clients, especially for sleep optimization. But to compare that, I recommend it in a dosage about 300 to 400 milligram prior to bedtime. The same applies, for example, for zinc.
The dosage of zinc in AG1 is about 15 milligrams. I recommend, if somebody's zinc deficient, a dosage around 30 milligrams to my clients.
So in summary, the amount of minerals that AG1 includes is just way too low. Another claim of AG1 is that it includes secondary plant substances, something like chlorella or spirulina. To be honest, I'm a big fan of chlorella. Chlorella is an interesting substance which comes from the green color of different vegetables, for example from spinach or broccoli. And chlorella can have many benefits like detoxing the gut microbiome from, for example, toxic metals. Especially when I have people who have problems with the digestive system, I use chlorella to optimize the gut health. And to be honest, I didn't find the exact dosage of chlorella, which is for me a sign that the dosage is not high enough to experience any benefits. It is like putting a piece of salad on a hamburger and then claim it's healthy because of that. Also, to prove this, when I recommend taking chlorella for my clients, we start with a dosage of 3000 milligram divided in 3 portions throughout the day. And one complete portion of AG1 weighs in total 12 grams. So with this huge ingredient list, I really doubt that it contains 25% chlorella from that.
And another thing that I'm really worrying about is that during my research for this video, when I checked the website from AG1, I was aware that it's sometimes changing, especially the supplement and nutrition information already changed several times. And another really interesting thing is when we have a look on the reviews. Since there was a law that just allows businesses to have really verified reviews, we can see that a lot of reviews disappear, and now all of the new reviews are slightly a little bit worse than before.
But let's get to the point. What is my overall issue with this? There's no dangerous ingredient that you can expect. AG1 isn't dangerous. But the problem that I have with this is that it's just over expensive due to the fact that all of the dosages and ingredients is just way too low to experience any benefits. And if you take one portion of AG1 on a daily basis, it is right now 87 euro per month, which is currently really similar to dollars. And of course, supplementation can be expensive. When you really want to optimize your health and performance, yes, it can cost some money. For example, my supplement stack right now is around 120 to 140 euros per month, but it is designed to my specific needs. So in my view, it's not a waste of money. So my sleep really improved due to my sleep stack that I use right now. The last time that I was sick was more than 1 year ago in 2023 in November. And my energy levels throughout the day are right now on an optimal level. So for me as an entrepreneur, it's worth every single dollar. Because if I have low performance throughout the day or I get sick, it costs me way more money. And what I criticize on Andrew Huberman is that he's actually really competent. So he knows exactly that AG1 doesn't provide any benefits, but he still recommends it and earns a lot of money with it. And the real reason for this is that AG1 is one of the few companies that pay their affiliates up to 25% of the commission. So let's calculate that together. Huberman recommends AG1 in one of his episodes. The episode maybe gets 1 million people to listen to. Okay, some of his episodes get way more. I have seen episodes with 7, 8 or 9 million views. But to keep it simple, 1 million people listen to his episode. Let's say that maybe conservative 0.5% by AG1 as a result of that. That's in total 5,000 people. And these 5,000 people pay around $80 to $90. Let's take $100 just to make it simple and easy to calculate. So they earn 500,000 revenue every single month just from that one podcast episode. And if Huberman would just get 20% of that revenue, that would be 100K every month, just from one podcast episode. And we're talking about recurring revenue because the people take it on a monthly basis. So on one side, I can really understand that he is enjoying making so much money. But on the other side, due to the fact that he exactly knows that AG1 doesn't provide any real benefits, we can say that he's really stealing money from people. So to wrap that up, in general, I like Huberman and I like what he did to the overall health space. And I really appreciate his work in giving more people access to health and science related tools. But I really criticize him promoting a supplement which is actually a waste of money even when he knows it. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked. If so, give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in optimizing your health and performance, then subscribe to that channel. Stick up to the next videos. That's it for today. See you soon.